What's up, everyone? It's Michael with Freem Pro Gaming. Coming at you live. Or if you're watching this at a later point in time, hello in the future. Thanks for coming and joining me. We are checking out some memories today. Just a quick recap. Last week we figured out some really cool. We had a really cool boss battle with a really big baddie. Go check it out. Check out my last online video. I just also posted them to the channel in just little bite-sized 1-hour sections, so you can consume those as you wish. Those are posted too. Usually I post them on Tuesdays. Although Tuesdays, we just didn't have power. Matter of fact, we didn't have power for almost 36 hours. So, yeah, it was quite an interesting event. Had a massive windstorm come through our way and just blew things down. Lots and lots of trees. So, what do we got going on? Oh yeah, let me go ahead and post some of my links. You guys don't know, I don't just stream on Twitch, but also YouTube, and I upload to Rumble as well. You can look at my videos on TikTok and Instagram. I generally just upload shorts to there. I might start uploading, just personal life stuff. Not necessarily personal life, but just funny, quirky things when it comes to gaming or whatever on those channels. And then, let's see, I'm on X and Truth Social, so look for posts there. Let's see. Let me get out some of my copy and paste stuff real quick for the channel. We'll go from there.
Interesting.
So I just posted my platforms that I stream to. And then if you would like, check those out as well. I know the chat isn't craziest right now. Let me see if I can fix that. I'll have to figure out why that's so, like, it just looks cramped. I don't know what's up with that. Let me play around with the chat box dimensions real quick. Maybe it's a font size. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. I'm not going to spend too much time on it right now. Let's see how that looks. Oh, snap. We'll try that. See how this looks, everyone. That's not bad. I use a multi-chat function, so I chat to YouTube and to uh-oh. Oh no, I got stuck.
I'm sorry. I not that one. The more I.
Yep, I'm still stuck. Can I do anything? Or am I just stuck on Oreo right now? Yep. I'm just kind of stuck on Oreo right now. Okay. That's a thing. Uno momento. We will just load in again. Oh, interesting.
And then the priest says, that's not how you extinguish the holy flame.
I thought you never extinguished the holy flame.
They make certain exceptions when it threatens centuries-old tapestries.
You never talked about your time in the church.
They're not happy memories.
No. But they're yours.
Then let's not fight again so I have more time to share them.
That's unreasonable. Let's just make sure we're talking.
Of course, my love. After all, I love you like I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, they're back together. That's good to know. Earlier in the series, they kind of had a little bit of a mishap. Consult with the axle. Okay. What other quests do I have? Well, actually, let's just do that. I do have some other quests to go ahead and do, but see how this looks here. It is good to be streaming again.
You
Let me tell
are
ya.
hardly in any position to make lofty demands. The council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to
I don't think
cool.
I've ever even seen this council, to be honest.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Harun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry.
Yeah, he ran away
And that is Khan
with his tail
Artemay
between
to
his
you,
legs, let me tell
Kenrick.
you.
Is this a bad time?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidy's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences. To both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay. Work was unparalleled. Admire her intelligence.
She was nothing
Yep.
short of brilliant. Everyone in our Weaver band could see it. She dedicated her life to reclaiming lost knowledge of the Arcs. The world is better for it.
She was exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the right of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the High Pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing...
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidy's Hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredger's Mire. You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidy's Hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me
Man,
with the
it's
ashes.
rough.
Thank you, Bryn.
He pretty much got his daughter killed.
Before you ask, the answer is maybe.
About the scries? You know.
Of course I know. In this role, I can't afford to be oblivious to one of my colleagues sneaking about. And while well-meaning, Arakim is about as stealthy as a glass tail on rice paper. Which brings me to my question. The answer will tip me from maybe to yes or no. Why are you here and not him?
I'm here because I don't have a history of being discouraged by the bureaucracy of this place. Again and again, my hand hasn't been burned so often that I'm afraid to cook. And I'm not pointing the blame at you, but I know you can empathize with what I'm saying.
Let me come again to the point. Why you and not Arakim?
Honestly, I don't think he knows how to ask.
It's as simple as him asking me. I am not Stanild.
No, but you have to prove that to Arik as much as he has to prove himself to you. That was the lesson I learned from Oria. The best leaders are mentors and meet their people halfway. That's what Arik
Well, yeah, and
needs
she
from you.
became the band leader as well.
An interesting point. I suppose he did not receive much support. Well, ever. Very well. You have my approval. I shall be watching very closely to see how this proceeds. And fair winds. I hope you can find your answers. I just wish Isla were here to...
Me too. I wish Isla was here to help us. Briar Mirror. Ooh, I don't need that guy, but you know what? We're gonna go there anyways. Oh. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Up we go. Kill a few of these guys. There we go. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to do I think I know where our hideout is, in fact. Whoa. Yep, I had a feeling.
That might be Isla's secret refuge. It's actually literally...
Still don't know what I think about that.
Isla dedicated her life to restoring the Arks. Dar's right. For now, what we should consider safe for the right. A letter from the Axel. I should take it back to her. A toy Archon. That's sweet.
Oh,
Dom,
that's what she was working on.
Do you think this could work for the Rite of Ashes?
It's perfect.
Huh. Isla also had a copy of On the Workings of Archons, marked with annotations, just like Lucia's. Wait, I'm losing you.
You hear me better now?
Yeah. Weird. The scry was cutting out.
Strange. At any rate, the book could be useful. Once you've completed the ritual, I'll take a look.
Okay, let's go do that.
What did we learn about the scries, fellas?
Nothing good, unfortunately.
You know how all enchanted things use woven patterns to achieve their effects yet? Well, the scries used here for decades were... not exactly. More like elements had fused or connected in different ways than were intended by the enchanter.
I take it that's not normal.
Dom's never seen it, and I asked the High Enchanter, and he had never heard of it either.
Even more worrying is that the Mirian's bloom also behaved strangely while we were trying to distill it. Normally there is a very rote set of steps, but it took Lane and I several tries to find the proper alchemic ratios to make it useful.
And then we have the Spitfires, acting more aggressive than normal, nesting in odd places. Putting it all together, we're seeing a worrying pattern of unexplained changes.
Ones that would be hard to notice if a certain band hadn't broken through the veil. We can confirm these changes aren't happening outside the Enclave.
Huh. What do we do about it?
Dom and I have been talking about it and have some ideas. Give us a little bit of time to see if we can come up with a plan.
I'll leave.
Okay, yeah. Give him a little bit of time. Say we need to go to upper. Yep. Ooh, Arc of the Winter Tide. Do I need that guy? Actually, I don't think I need any of these guys now. Unless I'm just like farming material. Oh, and where do I need to go? Hollow Pie. Alright. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. So I'm hoping to finish the series, this week. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm ready to finish it. Feel good about it. Gotcha. Those guys just do a ton of damage. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
I'll need to place the toy ark on the high pyre. Sad to burn such a sweet toy. Now to collect the ashes. Though the flame abates and the ash grows cold, let she who worshipped you rest in eternal warmth.
Beautiful, Red.
I'm sure I will. There it is again. The scry is cutting in and out. Dom? Aurea?
We're... Can you hear me now?
You're back.
While you bring the ashes to Cassidon's hold, I'll analyze the scry. Something strange is afoot.
Yeah, that was weird. I was thinking that was a, consult the Kendrick Standals to bring... Or consult Kendrick. Okay. Alright, let's kill this dude. Winter time. So, two things on there. Drop at really actually material. Okay, that was something. I don't know how I survived that, but that was something. Oh, I thought it was out of the way. And grabbing in this game is break off all of the ice and then take the shard. Problem is, shard keeps on throwing the ice back. They did forget to take off his earrings. Alright, let's head back. Talk to Hendrik. Day 30.
Dom and I have been running down the mystery of our alchemically odd plants and degraded scries. We've got a working hypothesis, but we're going to need to lean on you again to prove it.
I don't mind helping out if it solves the mystery. If it
As long
solves
as
the
I
mystery.
don't have to do any more cross-swamp runs, count
Excuse
me
me.
in.
Worse, I'm afraid. We think the source of the problem might be the miasma. Dom's theory is that it's slowly affecting the patterns inside the Enclave.
That seems the source of a lot of problems, is the
Our
miasma.
enchantments.
Everything. We've never been able to perceive or harvest them, but there's a school of thought that everything alive has a pattern in it. And if that pattern allows us to interact with and control magic, the theory goes that magic might be able to affect...
You think we're in danger?
Obviously, tangles are inherently dangerous, but that's the question we want to answer. Could they affect the creatures here in more subtle ways? Could too much magic explain the Spitfire's behavior? If so, we have to worry there might be long-term effects on...
Spirits. How do we prove it?
You've been collecting resonance for all your time in here, as have our enchanters. That data gives us a baseline. What he needs, then, is a comparison resonance harvested during a miasma from any of the natural beasts. Arcs won't help, alas.
Right. I'll tackle it as soon as I...
Okay. Cool. Let's get that miasma. Oh yes, and by the way, we were finally able to get the full Ptarmigan set, set up here. I think I crafted this, but I'm not mistaken, I want to craft it using these. And it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while. Ooh, excuse me. These sets are kind of similar though. Fractured and the Ptarmigan. If you look, they kind of have the same shoulder pad. I mean, they're not, but they kind of are. They play off of each other. One has cold resistance, one has heat resistance. It's pretty cool. This one just has bonus armor. I do have this set, Hearthguard, but man is it heavy. It is a heavy set to wear. You just kind of mope around in it. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Wednesday. I know I am. Do miss my family though. They're out sent my wife over to
I performed
their
the rite,
in-laws tonight,
and I brought you the
to my
ashes.
in-laws tonight, and did that because we just didn't have power. We didn't know if it was coming back up today or tomorrow or even the next day, so it took a while. Had a massive windstorm here and just really wiped out a lot of stuff. So luckily I had a generator that we could I'm
Isla
5-month-old,
admired you.
and luckily I had a generator
She
that
would be honored
we were
that
able
you
to
did
keep it
this
nice
for
and
her.
warm. Running a heater off of it.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye. And this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Bryn a thank you. And an apology for that matter. And
This guy
probably
just
a great
can't get
deal
over
more
himself.
than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
Tell him, Axel.
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have been there. Not at the temple. At the Grand Gate. I should have stayed. The way she looked at me when I left her there. Never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child. No matter the circumstances, I am so sorry that happened to you. But now you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
It's one of the things I like about this game. She's always very positive.
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. But there is one thing. The Ark in your camp. The one she wanted to restore. It's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you for what you've done.
I can't remember if that was the only main quest or if there's another one. There are. There sure are.
You deserved better from him. But that was probably all he's capable of, come to think of it. We all deserved better from him.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the arcs.
The Ark we followed through the Veil. We have no idea what it was doing outside the Enclave in the first place.
It's true.
Or even how it got us in here. If we're ever going to stand a chance of leaving, or bringing down the Veil, we need to find out more.
I wish I could help, but arcs were Isla's expertise, not mine.
Yeah.
That arc allowed you to pass safely through the tangles, where Surgeborn go to regenerate. If you're going to try to fix it, consider me heavily invested in your progress.
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
Oh, what's this?
My light. I remember the day you were born, vividly. When I held you, my heart was so full it threatened to break. And I know your mother felt the same way. For all her flaws, she would be so... I am so...
Changes. I was under the effect of my asthma. Huh. I wonder what that means. Experiment with that for a second. Actually, probably do it while we're doing the main quest here. So let's Actually, let's just keep doing what we're doing. I just want to keep focusing on this. You don't want to get off to a big... Anything cool? I'm really looking for the guy that I fought at the Great Gate. Such a cool battle. Oh man. I got more things to do. So many quests in this game. I have to say, I enjoy it, but at this point in time, I kind of just want to finish it.
Have you ever felt like you couldn't trust the people around you?
A few times. But I try my hardest to rebuild that trust when it crumbles. Some people haven't shown they deserve that effort. So, they don't get it. Is there something that's putting you on edge?
It's Sev. And how he was collaborating with the Eye behind our back.
Oh? I can understand, but you didn't exactly seem blown away by the revelation.
I didn't have time to process it. I have now, and the more I think about it, the more upset I feel. Logically, I understand the situation. I can trace the weave of circumstance that forced his hand and led to his deception. I know he had no choice, and I've even forgiven him. I said the words to his face, so why am I still so...
That's a tough one.
It reminded me again of Udea. Will the fear and the manipulation follow me forever? Will it taint everything? The secrets, the lies, the subterfuge. The Maida may seem a balmy paradise, but in reality, it is a tox. Every fiber of my being is screaming at the prospect of having my life ruined by this again.
All right. It's clear that sitting around base camp chewing on this isn't doing you any good. You need a distraction. The Axel must be overwhelmed right now. Let's find something to help her with.
I'm amenable to this.
Oh no. You're coming with me.
I suppose it'd be good to catch up with her. See you soon.
There you go. Another side quest. How about that?
Dom, the interference I'm experiencing during expeditions is concerning. Is there any chance our scry is degrading like the ones belonging to the Enclave?
I'm still investigating, but my initial reaction is that it doesn't feel the same.
As long as it doesn't give out on us completely in the meantime.
However, I have taken a look at the Spindle's copy of the workings of Archons, and thankfully, writing is far more legible than Lucy's. And her notes are significantly less paranoid at that.
About that, Kenrick Stanold told me that Lucia wasn't just tinkering with the arc we followed through the Veil.
Hold on just a sec. I gotta mess with my wife. It's so funny. So, my son Isaac's 5 months old, and we're trying to, train him to sleep a little bit more in his crib and all that stuff. We're just going through that phase. And, the last 5 days have just been, there's this thing called the false start, where they fall asleep for about, I don't know, like, anywhere from 10 to, like, 45 minutes, and then they wake up. Well, he's been doing it now for, like, the last 5 days, and it's just kind of brutal, because when your baby cries and all that stuff, it's part of the sleep training process, but you want to help them, but you know that the best way that you can help them is by just letting them sleep. So anyways, he doesn't cry for long, maybe like 5 minutes, or very hard, but tonight, like I was telling you and everybody earlier in the stream, my wife went up to, my in-laws, and she was just hanging out up there tonight, and She put Isaac down, went right to sleep, no issues, no false starts, it's just crazy. This kid, every time we put him to sleep in a new location, I don't know what it is, he always sleeps better. Just always. I don't know what it is.
She built it.
Anyways.
The Ark of Verdance.
I just think it's funny. If you're not a dad or anything like that, you probably don't get it, but it is just funny.
That is quite the revelation. What was it for?
That was all Kenrick could tell me. Or wanted to tell me. But Sev mentioned that Kenrick had been feeding Isla information about a failsafe for the source. Could the Ark of Verdance be the fix she was working on without realizing it?
Yes. Yes!
Genius!
That could be it. Genius, Bryn. On my side, I dug into her notes. She was working on a way to fully restore our Ark for us. She was so close to a schematic, intricate, elaborate, masterful. And I finished it. Solar has the final design ready for you. Essentially, we'll be creating a power core for the Ark. Most notably,
I don't know why those
a
guys
special part,
keep messaging
a bar
me.
of shaped coral. This is the final key for an Ark to be functional on its own without a Weaver channeling
People,
magic into it.
Do not click on that or go to that. That's, I think, spam. So.
If we had built a power core earlier, could her death have been prevented?
She only made this discovery in the final days of her life, researching all the Ark parts we had supplied her. Her research even theorizes that using one's own magic to power an Ark for brief amounts of time could result in death.
So she knew she was going to die at the Grand Gate.
She knew exactly what would happen, and did it anyway. That's courage.
We can't let it be in vain. So, then the Ark of Verdance is our failsafe. Your design will get it running. Where can I find the shaped coral?
She suspected it was kept in the Archon's hearth, stored near natural coral deposits for its regenerative properties.
That's where we're going. Archon's core. Let's see if I can make this thing. What do I need? Shaped coral. Okay. So just shaped coral. Sometimes there's a secondary ingredient or third ingredient. Nope, don't need to do anything there. Archon Hearth. Okay. Just go there. We'll find our way, everyone. Yeah, so I don't know if there's any new locations at this point in time.
The Archon's hearth once more. Wish Isla was here to guide me.
Really hot.
I could assist in her absence.
What the?
Bryn, what?
Aurea, the scry has been compromised by the Searchable. Stay off it.
Compromised is such a strong word. I just want to talk. I'm looking for an Elcon's heart. I know you as well. It's my region, after all.
Like I would tell you.
Whatever plan you've concocted, it would be better if we worked together.
You murdered my friend.
Technically, I didn't touch her. It isn't my fault she lacked the stamina to follow through on what she started.
There's a lot of coral here. I must be getting close to where the Enclave stored shaped corals. Will the Searchable know our plan when I make it out? I guess that's a risk I need to take.
Bar-shaped coral. You and I have such similar tastes in treasure. Whatever you're planning to do,
Sometimes I wish our forebears had cut a few corners. But no, everything still works decades later. It just works for me.
Rankers. That hurt. Just playing with fire, folks. Ouch. Hello. Oh, man, I love getting that stuff. Good. There we go. It's kind of a weird spot. Oh, he's trying to get me. There you go. Like, you know. so I'm looking for some natural creatures here. Oh, do I want to take these guys out? I don't know. Yeah, that worked out all right. I have to say that was pretty good. Nice. Well, where do I want to go? Have Solo craft the power core for the Additionally, though, I'm looking for harvest strands to collect resonance from a natural creature while is under the effect of miasma. Under the effect of miasma. So, how can I perform that? What can I do for that? I don't know if this would be the best place for that, because I don't think there's a lot of miasma around here. So, I might go on this one. I mean, here's some miasma over here. This is I thought I saw a bug over here, so we could throw this miasma bomb at something. I don't know, you guys got any tips on that? I'm actually, I really don't know. There are a few things out there that you can just harvest a lot of really quickly. These bugs, although they are a pain in the butt, they drop the goods. this is like minus. So. Huh, that's weird. Does it go anywhere? That's suspicious. Like a sword right there. Work material. These guys I don't have a lot of experience with, but of course, okay. Okay, through a couple of bombs over that direction. Where is it? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I have no idea where that guy went. There you go, dude. Wow, there's just like random stuff over here. Okay, so there's an ice dude. Let's do. Let's grab this. Where did he go? That worked. I think that worked. Huh. I've been seeing these little guys for a while. Goes back to the bugs over there. Yeah, I don't know. Let's say a little bit lost to this quest. I'll have to read through it a little bit more carefully and try to figure it out. Okay, so I killed some creatures. Let's go back to the main quest. I don't know what the deal is with that, so... Yeah, let's go. Hope everybody's doing a good night, or having a good night.
The Surgeborn in the Howling Jail somehow has access to the scry.
We know. I can feel it in there with me. It's not pleasant. We need to do something fast.
The good news is, as far as we can tell, it only has access when you're in the underworks. At most, it seems to cause interference when you're above ground. We don't think it can listen in.
Until we can block its presence, best to keep use of the scry to a minimum.
All right. How are we going to fix this?
The reason Aurea can sense the Surgeborn presence on the scry is likely because it's wielding magic to communicate. The same way Aurea's mantle pulls magic from the air to contact you. However, unlike Aurea, the Surgeborn can't pull magic from the air around it. Otherwise, it would be talking to you all the time.
But it can only reach me when I'm underground.
Where the tangles are most dense. We need to cut off its access to raw magic.
That's where the spindle comes in. Thanks to her, we finally have the missing piece to get our escort here running.
It was a failsafe in the case that the source needed to be repaired. The Ark of Verdance will create a safe bubble against the tangles, which would be the natural consequence of any failure of the source.
Okay. Sorry. Just looking at something.
Just like it did with the veil.
Exactly. But without the crushing weight that caused it to fail.
So, the plan. We get the Ark to the source, it stabilizes the Enclave.
Or at the very least, starts the process.
If the Herald waiting down there doesn't destroy it first. I'll need to take it down, if this plan is going to work.
That sounds dangerous.
It might be a risk worth taking.
I think it would be fun.
We have to. The Enclave is overflowing with raw magic, and this source is clearly the root of the problem. Too many tangles have led to the floods. They allow the Surgeborn to communicate and infect our enchantments. Without the source under control, we will never...
Then that's our plan. We build a power core, then we speak to the Axle.
I'll join you at Cassidon's Hold.
Power source, here I come.
And with this power core, we can fix our Ark of Verdance. I think this is what they call a full circle moment.
Huh. Lately, I feel like I've been running in circles.
Hey, I know things look bleak, but this is a win. Don't let the Talon rob you of it. You're finishing her work after...
You're right.
I always am. Now, I think...
We gotta head back to Axe.
I wonder what Lucia would make of our repairs to the Ark of...
It's a little bit... beautiful. It's like reaching into the past and shaking hands with its designer.
I think she'd be happy to see it up and running.
I think so. Plans set in motion decades ago. Slowly...
Oh, interesting.
Khan Arteme, my Weaver Band has repaired the arc we followed through the Veil and discovered its true purpose.
To nullify the tangles at the source so it can be repaired.
Its anti-magic properties are why we were able to follow it through the Veil in the first place.
I see.
If we could get it to the source, we believe it could stabilize the Enclave.
Except the Grand Gate was broken when the Ark pushed the Herald back through it.
Surely there must be another way to reach the source.
Now that it's repaired, couldn't this Ark be used to leave the Enclave the way you came?
In theory.
What are you saying, Khan Arteme?
It's time for someone to protect my people. I need to use that Ark to get us all out of here.
You would leave with the Surgeborn running loose? Or worse, allow them to spread and wreak havoc across the Maida?
No one has succeeded in stopping them yet. We've been trapped inside the Enclave for decades. It's time to set ourselves free before the Surgeborn overtake Cassidon's hold and kill us all.
I don't like that idea. I want to get rid of them.
In moments like these, we can't give in to our worst fears. That's what Kenrick did, and look where it got him.
We're only still here because the Spindle was brave. Honor them.
The Surgeborn has infiltrated our scry. It's learning how to use our enchantments against us. If we don't put a stop to this madness, how long until they overtake the Arcs? Or bring down the Veil and spread across the Maida?
That. Still, let's be clear. Even if you could reach the source, there's a massive Surgeborn that almost killed you lurking down there.
I can take it on again.
I'll be ready for the Herald this...
And what are you going to do about all the tangles? Punch them before they disintegrate you?
Sev believes the Aeroliths can manipulate raw magic and are responsible for miasma. We think if we can control the Aeroliths, we can make the source safer.
Interesting. You've put more thought into this than I'd expected. But as you've said, you have no way to reach...
Fine. Our plan has a few kinks to iron out.
More than a few.
How about this? If you can just give us time to present you with the final plan, it'll be your call whether or not we move forward.
I suppose that's fair. I can't pack up this stronghold in a day.
One more thing. It's clear by now the Enclave hides its secrets well. If there's any information on the source...
There are private records that can only be accessed with the Eye's signet. I suppose he's not using it at the moment, but...
Bryn did just save your people from certain death not too long ago.
Fine. You can borrow it. You should find information at the Spire in Upper Denevron, the Bastion, and the Institute.
We'll arrange a meeting with you when we're ready.
Good luck.
Okay, we gotta find the information. This is quite the quest. Let's see if we can hand this in.
Bryn and Lane, to what do I owe the pleasure?
We're hoping that there's something you can help us with. Or rather, we're hoping that there's something we can help you with.
I'm not sure I follow.
I've been at a loose end, gnawing on painful thoughts, only growing more despondent in the process.
Huh.
So we're here to focus on problems that are a little more tangible. What can we help you with?
That is... very kind of you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
We're here to help. Like I said.
Right. I've got a petition from the Scouts here somewhere. Arakim has been nagging me about accessing the Archon's Hearth. Its stores of raw material could busy our Forge Masters for months. Now that I'm technically in charge, I'm loath to follow Kenrick's lead in recklessly sending the Scouts into dangerous situations. What I'm lacking to make that call is intelligence on the Archon's Hearth. Our documentation is decades out of date.
I've already spent a lot of time in there, actually. It was pretty hot, from what I recall.
Dangerous too, one would assume. Can you elaborate on what you saw in them?
The most interesting part was where they grew the coral. I could feel the magic running through it.
It is a reminder that there are still lost secrets to be found.
Exactly. While exploring where the arcs were assembled, I couldn't help but imagine how busy it must have been back before the surge. Archons seem big when I'm fighting them, but the scale feels totally different when they're attached to a scaffold.
Fascinating.
Well, it was only one area that was particularly hot, but all of it was dangerous.
I assume you refer to the Arcane Foundry, then?
Yeah. It was on another level to what you've got here at the Hold, or what we have at camp. I can't imagine how many Archon parts they produced per day. Anyway, there's lots going on in there. Do you think it's safe enough to send in the scouts?
Not quite. I still have grave concerns about the fluctuating heat levels.
I believe I may have a solution for that. A potion that will maintain your body temperature
There you go.
even in the
Yep.
hottest conditions. I don't quite have the equipment to make it yet, but the knowledge is there.
That's wonderful news. That said, I would like a demonstration to be sure they work.
A fair stipulation. Some sort of combat encounter in the Archon's hearth under the hottest possible conditions. Fighting an Archon that relies on fire magic would be ideal to demonstrate the potion's efficacy.
You know I'm always up for a challenge.
I have no doubt in your abilities, after what I've witnessed you achieve.
Well then, I'll be back once I've felled a mighty construct.
Oh, we just did that. We just did that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. There's an Ash Peak Drake. Oh, miasma. I bet you that's what they mean. Is there any other miasma place? Okay, so let's go back here. Fell the... what's it called? Beast. And since miasma fields are live, we should be able to destroy some beasts.
I'm with you, Bryn. Didn't expect the miasma to be so intense over the scry.
Yep.
You
Yep.
get used to it. Just have to use a more gentle touch and feel the way it slides.
That's right, these guys are stronger. Maybe not. Ooh, yeah, we gotta destroy this. Yeah, we'll just... Oh, man, they got me. I got kind of trapped there in a, what's it called? Just like a continuous action. Okay, let's go and kill that thing. I almost actually destroyed it, so... Oh, come on. Oh, come Dang, dude. These dudes. Ah. Hate that. Man, sometimes those guys can be just a pain. Oh, there's a nice dragon. Let's get some dragon scales. They're always good to have. Ouch. Man, I'm getting my butt handed to me. We'll go like that. Been a while since I started a break, actually. Gonna help you out. Drake's still here, which is kind of alarming. Come on. I don't think this guy flies here too much, so... Good to take him down. Oh, there's. Ooh. Wow. A lot of Drake scales. Okay. Dang. Okay, maybe I should be taking these guys down like that. Might be the way to go. Okay, so defeat Fiery Arc and the Archon Hearth. Well, I'm in the Archon Hearth, but that wasn't necessarily considered an arc. That was just a very strong creature. Okay, so I know there's creatures this way, so we're going back over here to get... take care of some of these creatures. gosh. Do I really want to do this? So what if I do this? What if I... What if I grab one of these guys? What if I go like this? Dummy. And then go like this. And then kind of just put him right here. What did that do? Killed it in the miasma. No, that's not doing it. Dead.
I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
Huh. Interesting. I'm still kind of confused by... I guess I should equip that quest. Harvest Strands. Oh, to collect the resonance from... Oh. No, harvest a strand to collect a resonance... That's weird. I'll only harvest strands from arcs and creatures. Huh. Very confused by that. From any natural creature while it's... Okay, so I need to harvest strands from the fire drakes or the worm or whatever. I think that's what ultimately it comes down to. Okay. Let's continue with the memory. So that's going to require something very specific. Let's go back out. And while I'm doing this, I can go to the upper spire. The Institute. Anything in the Institute? Ah, there we go. Sledge worm. We'll get the sledge worm. We'll take out the sledge worm. I like this guy. Drops a lot of stuff.
See those massive pipes running along the roof? Norian design. I recognized them earlier, and they prompted my investigation into the Norians and the Enclave.
It seemed why Stanhill chose you as his lackey. With all that massive fur. My. That's the eyes thing. Did you know it can reveal the Enclave's secret? But I don't pry into the eyes' darker truths. To me, I guess you're trying to just... I'm not worried. We'll get to speak more easily then.
I'm sick of this already.
Such deep politeness is unbecoming. Didn't your parents raise you to be a nice, respectful girl? I gathered from how the eye spoke of his own daughter. So the core values your kind instills in their offspring.
Sledge or... Oh, what? Come on. That's kind of cool, actually. So we need to harvest the strands from this sledgehammer, for sure. That's where you harvest sledgehammer, but this guy drops a lot of hits. Especially from the which is kind of like my bread and butter right now. Ouch. Okay, I understand now. And you don't have to be all rude about it. There you go. Flip it the other way. Alright, let's try this. There we go.
Since we know precisely under what conditions it's harvesting, it will be perfect for our study.
Nice. I thought that was the case. I was like, okay, this has to be it. Don't climb up the dude. Nope, don't climb up the dude. Okay, I'm very happy about that. So we did get this secondary quest done. Oh, we need now we need to do the flame shroud file. Needs to be a fiery arc. Okay, and that's the miasma resonance. Okay, so let's go back to here. Cool. Well, that was worth it. It's worth coming here. Beat the heck out of that guy, though. Word. These guys are still fighting. Let me help you out. There we go. There we go.
Field from an expedition to the source shortly after the surge. Enchanters discovered severe damage to the coral. All who participated in the expedition were sworn to secrecy by the Eye and Power.
Like, I'm just like not into the deal. Ha! You froze yourself in your own ice. Let's head back.
What's the verdict with the resonance comparisons, Dom? Are we all doomed?
Not doomed, no, but I have every reason to be concerned. Tangles only form in areas of intense magical concentration. That they're so common here in the Enclave makes it clear that this place is overflowing with magic. Have you ever blown into a bladder until it pops? I worry that's where we're headed.
No. Have you?
Ah. Well, I am
Sorry,
from
I'm pretty
Redland.
tired tonight. Usually I'm a little bit more talkative, but man. Just been tired.
The patterns did show signs of change then.
Subtle but present. What was intriguing was watching them relax over time, as if the miasma caused them to contract like a muscle.
Well, that's interesting.
So things might recover if we could bring an end to the tangles?
I think so. How exactly we pursue that agenda, I'm not sure. We have several leads we can pursue.
We have to tell the Axel, though. She needs to know about this so we can take every precaution.
Oh. We?
Yeah. It's time. Meet you there.
There we go. Getting a little backbone there. Let's go talk to Axel. Or the Axel.
Both of you this time. Must be.
It is. We've identified a long-term risk to our people. A source of decay in our enchanted devices. And I've prepared a list of safety measures we should take.
You have.
Yes, we... Wait. Why did you say that like you already know?
Arakim, do you know how intense the competition to become Axel truly is? Even in our diminished state, it is ruthless. Each guild jockeying for its representative to be elevated. To win the seat, you need allies, knowledge, and the will to use both.
You've been watching us this whole time.
I have been watching you, Bryn. Yes. I have been judging Arakim.
Always a test.
What I have seen is growth. Your enthusiasm, but your judgment and initiative have often been rash. But in working with Bryn's band, I've seen you set goals, lead plans, move from asking permission to making your case, just as you came here to do. Did you not? To lay out a set of clear steps we should take to preserve our new scries and keep our people safe?
Yes, that is exactly what I was going to do.
You should act on your recommendations with my complete
Like, yeah,
support.
you got it.
I know
That's
you're
what I
not
wanted to
making them
do.
lightly. And so yes, it was a test. And as Khan, it will be the first of many.
Oh.
You just said Khan.
I did. The scouts have been ignored for far too long, as we try to pretend everything is as it was. Unless you disagree, Arik.
No. Not at all. We've been pushing for this forever.
Good. And you should thank Bryn when we're done. She raised a very salient point in our last chat that swept away the last of my hesitations. Now take a knee, would you? There's work to be done, and neither of us is really built for
Well
fancy
deserved.
ceremonies.
Behold, initiative.
If we have learned anything in the
Getting them
past
achievements.
while, it's that standing too firmly on ceremony costs us time and opportunities. We, as a people, would have withered and died without the tireless efforts of your scouts and their forebearers. And yet we have not recognized them out of fear of tipping a balance that was already lost. And so I elevate you, Arakim Katabi, to the station of Khan of the Enclave, and grant you the title of Guide. May your initiative and care chart a path for us all.
Very cool. Alright, I don't know why, people, but I think I'm dropping some packets just due to my network. Sometimes my carrier just... I have 50 megabytes upload, but sometimes it's not 50 megabytes upload, sometimes it's very little, so if it continues to go on, I might call it a little bit sooner than normal, but if not, actually it's looking pretty good now. Looks like it's doing 8 megabytes per second, or 800. Where do I need to go here? Upper or lower? I don't want to do anything. Okay, what's the other side quest that we can do right now? Fiery Arc. Archon's Hearth. Under the effects of the flame file. So specifically, can't do that right now. So let's do upper.
Council records are meant to be public. Wonder what else the Eye was hiding from his people.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a business connection through my carrier, and it's becoming more and more tempting for sure to do, because let me tell you, I'm actually getting kind of tired of dropping frames every once in a while. Most of the time, I would say, like, so far, like 90% of the streams, it's okay. And it does adjust for it and account for it, but whoa, dude. Oh, get down. Really happy to oblige. Hey, down there. Where do I need to go? I've never climbed this giant tree here. Wow, look at this. Look at that guy. Whoop. Mistakes were made. I don't need to kill that guy, so I'm just gonna bypass him. wonder if I can push something back. Oh yeah, look at that. Watch this. Come on. Look at this guy. That didn't work.
Records on the construction and maintenance of grand things.
To the Bastion. Dang, looks like I'm dropping packets again. Oh well. The Bastion. That's a fiery bird. Good thing I got a pretty good frame buffer. You guys shouldn't see it too much.
Last time we went looking for answers in the Bastion, half the documents were torn to shreds. What else were they hiding behind the Eye's signet?
That's just kind of fun to use. I don't really use that a whole lot. Just because it's just, I don't know. It's not the funnest thing. I actually think it's kind of one of the stupidest abilities. But
This must be where the military stored some weapons before the surge.
is there a way in there? Am I missing something? You, dude. So you literally fire at all these things. No. super satisfying.
Looks like research that's been compiled on the ecological and geographic impact of the surge across the Enclave's landscape. There's an entire section on the widening of the Great Chasm.
Okay. Talk to Lan. Let's see what she has to say.
I hope you're not afraid of diving into bottomless pits.
Hardly.
Despite the Grand Gates no longer functioning, there is a more direct way to reach the source.
Ooh.
By dropping straight down into a rift in Lower Denevron.
You know, last time I wanted to charge into a restricted area, you weren't so sure it was a great idea.
People change. Maybe I've learned a thing or two about calculated risk-taking from you. And the prospect of securing the source makes this a risk worth taking.
This is only one piece of the puzzle. The axle isn't going to budge until we figure out a way to lessen the tangles at the source.
With good reason. We don't want you to fry down there.
There we go. Find a way to lessen the danger. The source.
Hurts myself.
Seth. Where's Seth? Oh, there he is. I wonder if I have to... Huh. Maybe I have to do the other quest. Sometimes they make you do that. Let's go to the other area. So there is going to be one more location, I have a feeling. Castle. Unless the source is just going to be just like a battle royale arena or something, I don't know. Which it very well could be. I wonder if Sev is around here somewhere.
You're going to speak to the Talon?
I don't expect to get much out of it, but yeah.
Be careful. And while
I just have to find out what
Oh, interesting. Was that for the other quest? Definitely need to do that. Maybe that's what this is all about. Okay. Let's travel to here and then we'll leave it at that, folks. Oh, okay. Yep. That's, this dude, Searchborn.
You.
Hello to you too.
How do you have access to us?
Magic.
Seriously.
Your scry is
I mean, it all,
connected to Gloom Gates
all
and
it's all
by
magic.
extension, the tapestry, which spans all through the underworks. No system is impenetrable. I found a way.
I want you out of my ear. Now.
And yet you came back to see me.
You're impossible.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm done. Okay, let's go back and see if Seth can help us out. If not, then we gotta do the other quest. We've gotten as far as we can with this one. And nope. Let's see. Okay, tomorrow, weathering the storm. That's what we'll focus on. Hopefully, this will lead to a new location. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Rumble. Follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my Free and Pro gaming channel on YouTube. Hope you all have a wonderful night tonight, and peace.